In today's video, a hardcore F1 fan discovers the world of playoffs in NASCAR 25 career. Yes, that's right. We have made it to the playoffs in the Truck Series in our NASCAR 25. It's taken a lot of racing to get to this. Technically round 19, but it is race 1 of the round of 10. Playoffs in a motorsport series. What on earth? I am still truly baffled by this concept, and I'm still going to have to try and get my head around it. But before we get on to starting the playoffs in the Truck Series, let's take you through the highlights of how we got here. So we kick things off with the Texas Motor Speedway off the back of our first win in the Truck Series. But don't get too used to that, because we were immediately set with a reality check, qualifying in 15th place. And that win was a really great win, but we are going to go through a lot of difficult races. And to be fair, I wasn't too fussed about that. And the reason why we're condensing these races till the playoffs in this highlight style is because with that win, in a very weird way, and one of the reasons why NASCAR fans maybe don't like the playoffs is, you know, we can kind of relax. There is a chance, there is a scenario that we don't make the playoffs if enough people win races for us to be knocked out of that top 10 on points then. But right now, we're in it, and we're going to stay in the top 10 just with having that one race win. So even through difficult races, we can still, you know, kind of rest easy knowing that we're going to go through. But of course, I want to do well in this season, so we are still trying our most hardest to get results in these races, but it's not a bother if nothing comes. But in this first race at Texas, 2 cautions, with the first one being rather big actually with that AI mistake, and then the second one there, we're up to 12th place, so making some good progress. But it was a very difficult circuit, I felt, to really make a move, because the AI were really good at carrying speed through mid-apex. I was probably being a little bit too, you know, eager on the turn-in, let's say. I mean, for example, there, we just completely washed ourselves over with understeer. And at this point, obviously, it had been a few days since I last played the game, so getting into the swing of things. And as I recorded this also the day before played F1 25, so it's a very weird dynamic right now on this channel, going between the F1 game and the NASCAR game. It's such a different kind of driving, and very much still have muscle memory and intuition from the F1 game of making that late dive, trying to get the nose in, and trying to, you know, re-remind ourselves what we learned maybe in the last episode with the Truck Series of taking our time, lifting off early, dab of the brakes maybe, trying to nail that apex of the long banking and carry the speed over. And so I think that's what you saw at Texas. But also, as you saw there, we had to make some upgrades as well, because that's the big caveat I feel with NASCAR 25 career I'm finding so far. It's hard to really know if you're just bad at the track, or, you know, you're not doing so well, versus also you just need upgrades, because the upgrades do make a big difference. And as there's another caution, that one's really going to benefit us as we gain 5 positions in this second race then going through this part of the season. So that's a big win for us, and now trying to get through into 7th place, 2 places gained. They're definitely doing a lot better here, and it's a 3rd issue here, and that is going to help us out to get to 6th place then. So slowly but surely, this second race actually looking pretty damn great. Can we break into the top 5 maybe? That'd be pretty good. The draft is insane across the line on this bit. We just can't quite get 5th, but I'll take 6th place for sure. But bringing upgrades to both trucks as well, which is another thing. Compared to ARCA, definitely a bit more expensive. Like, you know, I can't just blow the money on upgrades constantly, because you have to do it for both cars. So that's the added caveat as a nice little challenge and difference in the Truck Series I found, compared to ARCA, where, you know, when I did this part of the season, kind of blasting through the races in ARCA, it was just kind of like bye, and then eventually being in a really good place. Whereas we're having to do a bit of management with the parts, which I like. It's a challenge for sure, just like in the F1 game when you have to manage the R&D. I like the fact that with the 2 cars, it makes it a bit more difficult, and also gives you a reason to want to do the sponsors, of course, because the better sponsors you get and the higher, you know, rewards you get, the more money you have then to spend in your cars. But we're now at a smaller little speedway oval, and I'm always a bit half and half on these so far. We had some fun in the ARCA series with this track, I think, in particular, or tracks like it, and then also sometimes can be quite difficult because it is hard to overtake. You kind of have to force your way through, just like I did there, as I quite literally took that guy out in terms of just pushing him out of the way. But like we did in the ARCA series, I think, in one of these similar races, this is now just a montage of me absolutely sending it down the inside with the kamikaze dive. I feel like on a track like this is where the F1 skills of dive bombing and getting the nose turned in do actually matter and pay a few dividends here as we're making our way up from, you know, outside the top 10, hopefully into the top 10 very soon, as P10 is right ahead of us as we've just creeped up to P11 and actually losing one place then and then getting it back up to P11, and then Daniel Harmick, I think that is, in 10th place, is coming up. And then there was a bit of traffic actually, and this is actually the end of the race. The traffic is going to really help us out to gain that last little bit, maybe to get into 10th place, I'm hoping, because look at all these guys ahead of Geo. They're all lapped cars basically. They're trying to get out of the way. I don't believe, correct me if I'm wrong, NASCAR fans, there's no blue flag system, but it's just kind of a kind of, you know, gentleman's agreement that you kind of get out of the way. You try to get out of the way. So I don't know, or maybe there is a thing in the rules, but I was seeing no kind of lights or anything like that to tell the lapped cars to get out of the way. But thanks to lapped cars slowing down the competitors ahead, we did get up into 10th place. So far, bit of a yo-yo in the races, you know. Got into a 6th place, 10th place here, but then had some quieter races just before as well, you know, with like, you know, 12th or 15th or whatever. And qualifying like an ARCA is still the issue. If we qualified better, that would just put us in a better position to maybe go for top 5s, podiums, race wins, as we have a very questionable line there, Charlotte, to qualify into P12. Not going to use that questionable line in the race as we're now at nighttime, which looks epic as well. This game really does look gorgeous at nighttime. I feel like that's when it comes alive for sure. Here, very quick track. It feels a lot quicker also with the bonnet cam, which I was playing around with and I was liking here, as just allowed me to kind of, you know, get a better sense of the momentum. As there's a big incident ahead of us, and we do well to avoid it there. 9th place on the road with the first caution, and they're now trying to get up into the top 7 for the first time. The draft really powerful through here, trying to lift off and get the nose in, kind of keep it easy on throttle, power through the middle part. Gonna have a little bit of an incident there, and I caused that caution. I caused this caution. That was all me. But you know what? That's what it's all about in this sport, isn't it? Just a little bit of contact here and there for entertainment's sake, and there's more contact behind for the AI. There's going to be another caution, and that is actually going to finish the race early in 7th place. So far, you're seeing, you know, the most we're getting is 5th to 7th, so nowhere near another race win in the series so far. Qualifying again, not my best suit, in 14th place. And also, you'll notice, sorry, I haven't mentioned it so far in the highlights, but you'll notice we are running shorter races here just because I felt like, me personally, I was really interested to see how the playoffs worked, and I feel like even for you guys who are enjoying the longer races and have enjoyed seeing me kind of get to grips with all that, I think you would also enjoy me tackling the playoffs for the first time and kind of almost just reacting and understanding the playoffs live, because at this point of recording, I had no idea what the playoffs even entailed, why they're even there, you know, and stuff like that. So I wanted to get to that part as quickly as we could for this first time in the track series, even though obviously doing the longer races was a lot of fun in the first episodes, but equally at the same time, to be honest, because of the nature of these races, I'm also just having as much fun with the shorter races, because it also makes it really intense, because with that caution there, you know, the laps go tumble down, and it puts a lot of pressure on you. You know, there's only 2-3 laps to really make the move, and you're already moving so fast at these tracks. It kind of just, I don't know, adds to everything as we take another person out. Not for the first time there. Really getting into the groove of tactically crashing. Is that a thing in NASCAR? Let me know tactically taking out your right. I feel like that definitely would be, you know. I've seen some clips. I saw one clip of, wasn't it? I think this was for the playoffs. In 2015, there was some fishy business with some guy who his engine failed, and his spotter just went, look, your best option is just to back everyone up with your slow car and hope there's a wreck, and that could help us out. So I feel like that's just in the spirit of, or maybe not in the spirit, because I feel like a lot of people thought he was an arsehole, but I feel like that's just part and parcel of what you can do here. And trust me, later in this season, we are going to absolutely deploy the tactical, I suppose, the Apex GP Sonny Hayes Plan C strategy, or the normal Plan A strategy in NASCAR sometimes, and be a little bit fishy with some of the moves we make to tactically bring out some cautions. But in this race, we get up to 5th place. It's nowhere near a win, but it's another solid P5 to match the P kind of, you know, the P6 that we got before. This was good though. Qualifying P9 at this circuit, which is a pretty damn good one for overtaking. And you're about to see we actually get very confident in our overtaking here at, I think it's Michigan Speedway, as we're down to 10th initially. Carl Larson gets us, but then following through on the inside line and finding a lot of success with the draft on the inside line on that first curve after the start-finish line. Then kind of keeping left here, then going to the middle, let off, ease it in, and then I was just finding the sweet spot, I think, this time, of getting on power and building that momentum, something that I hadn't done so far. And then look at this, audacious as ever. We try and go for 4-5 overtakes. Doesn't quite work. We get caught up with a bit of ping pong because we got pushed around, we got boxed in, and one of the guys that got caught up in that spun out. So once again, we caused a caution in this season, but that one was a bit justified because I was just trying to be ballsy and going for a move. And again here, I don't know what got into me around this place, but I just felt like, you know what, we have you know, the speed here. I am just going to go for it and go and send it in ways I just wasn't, I think, in previous races after that initial difficult first race where I clearly just was out of practice with the game and the nature of oval racing. So here we're now into P4, lovely little double overtake on the blue and yellow, and now closing up to the top 3. And at this point, I actually felt we can win this. I think we can win this. I think this would be our second win in the truck series as we're gaining on Ross in 3rd place. Again, pulling left and trying to get the draft into the inside line, working for us as we go across the line. Now on Carl Busch as he's going to stick to the outside. We go inside and now looking to try and just get the draft off Corey because we're up to 2nd place. So at this point, it's just a patient game of sticking with Corey and doing this. But this is the last lap, so sticking with him and waiting to do it means getting it done on this final corner. One straight done, now the final corner, and we absolutely launch it for Corey there, side by side, wheel to wheel stuff, and we get the lead as we exit the bend. And so we did it in style the first time, and we do it in style the second time. It's our 2nd win in the truck series. So if it wasn't guaranteed yet, it is now. I feel that we are going to be in the playoffs for the round of 10, but it's our 2nd win, and that really lit a fire in us for the rest of the season, and we just got into a good groove as well. Plus, I think also we purchased some level 4 upgrades on the car, so the car was a lot better than it had been in previous times. And qualifying here at our next circuit is going to go really, really well as we cross the line for 3rd place. It's the best we've qualified in the season so far, I think, isn't it? And so we're already looking at the top 2 when it comes to race time. We get done a little bit by 3rd place Lane Riggs there, as it's difficult sometimes on this game. I feel like some circuits are worse than others for the whole, you know, you do the rolling start and you immediately have to shift up a gear. it can catch you out, and it definitely did catch me out here. As we look for the move, we get nearly squeezed towards the wall, boxed in a little bit with Chandler and Lane Riggs looking for the inside. I really did think I could maybe get 2 for 1, but alas, it's not going to be. We're going to get a Chandler, though, and then get up into 3rd place again. Then get boxed in, looking for 1st place. Kind of just have to sit here because there's no point trying to pull out for the inside. Also, by the way, I haven't mentioned it so far, this circuit, very odd as we take out Corey, who's leading the championship, I think. A triangle circuit, so the corners were quite unique, but I actually really liked them. I thought they were very much more like F1 style, where you can really get the nose turned in, having to really lift off and actually try and think about the line very much so. Carry the speed, get up into 1st place now on the restart and the caution, and then we're just basically not going to look back from this point as we break the toe from the yellow car on the left-hand side, and that's going to give us the edge as we go towards the final corners and the final lap.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
It's a yeah, winner, winner, chicken dinner. The spotter says that's a really great little line from the spotter. It's only our 3rd win in the season, and that's our 2nd win in a row. But now we come to a very difficult place. Lime Rock, you know, actual corners, an actual road track to do in the truck car. But unlike ARCA, the truck has a lot more grip, so in theory could be a lot better for me in terms of the feeling. And on the qualifying lap, I was feeling pretty all right, you know. Obviously, there's no yardstick, no delta to let us know how we're doing, but the truck definitely navigated the circuit a bit better. You could kind of get the power down. Even when the drift happened, you kind of control it a bit more, chuck it in, learning from what we did in ARCA, keeping it in 3rd gear, getting a bit wide again, keeping it in 3rd, little lift off, and then get the nose turned in for 4th gear, and then climbing up to the main finish line. How are you going to qualify here off the back of 2 wins in a row? It's not going to be the best qualifying, 9th place, but it's going to be enough to get us in the mixer for the top positions, I hope, as on lap 1, as we did in ARCA, going for the kamikaze dive into turn 1. The AI a little bit slow, and obviously we're taking our knowledge from the F1 game of always sending it on the inside. We get up to 7th place. We've gone to bonnet cam because I actually, throughout the season, basically, I was playing around with different camera angles, and bonnet cam was actually quite good for me to just see what we're doing. It's kind of a good happy blend of I'm still kind of zoomed in a little bit more like the cockpit cam, but we can just see a little bit more about what's going on and placing the car well. And obviously I'm driving on a wheel, so still able to kind of get a feel for what the wheel is doing, even though we can't see it in this view here. A little bit of truck series terrorism there as we squeezed out the yellow car onto the grass up to 5th place. Needs must, you know, when it's a road track, you got to get the elbows out, okay? You got to get nitty gritty. And so now we're catching up to P4. Connor Mosak here, trying to go around the outside, doesn't quite work. Trying the switch from left to right, not going to work again, but we're going to just launch it to the inside, and he basically jumps out the way. That was our Verstappen or Senna moment there. You know, we know they're scared of us into the corners, and they're jumping out of the way when we go for the move. And now can we do similar to Ty, catching up onto a brand new lap? We're going to look to send it into turn 1. And in the ARCA series, that was also a good place for us to make moves, is the inside. And so we are up into 3rd place, 9th to 3rd. The podium is here. It is looking good, but I want more than the podium. Can we go for a coveted 3rd win in a row? That will be quite something, as we're looking to now catch up to Corey, who obviously we had a bit of a mishap with him in a race not too long ago. I'm having my own mishap, though, going a little bit wide, and we're under pressure, actually, from car number 4, and going a little bit wide here, a bit too hard on the power, lose the back end, big thud in the wall, big thud in the wall again, and we're round, and the caution is out. And little did I know, this was about to be, doesn't look like it right now, this was about to be a tactical masterclass. Sometimes my genius, it just surprises you. The genius creeps up on you, and you just don't know how much of a genius move crashing out like that was going to be. because we're still third place. The car's not that damaged, and we absolutely send it. It's the biggest finesse you've ever seen in Truck Series history, I'm pretty sure, at least known to me. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any more finessing like this in real life, but I think this has got to be up there with the top 5 finessing absolute shithousery in NASCAR Truck Series. It's got to be. From a caution to a P1, and we've actually done it. We've gone for a 3rd win in a row in the season. We are cooking right now in the Truck Series, and unlike in ARCA, it's actually not come too late. We're cooking at this point where this could get us in contention for the top spot. This could actually be a championship charge for us in the Truck Series. Obviously, you know, we need to wait and see how on earth the playoffs even work and see if we can actually make use of the playoffs. But we go from strength to strength. We've just come off 3 race wins in a row, and now here it's about to be a sensational 1 lap in qualifying to get our first pole position of the series. Our first pole in Truck Series, and I don't even need to show the race because, take it from me, I walked off into the distance. I was actually gaining and lapping people up to 33rd place, and we are on the last lap here, and we're actually racing people we're lapping. That's how I had to create my own fun lapping people, because I completely gapped 2nd place and 3rd place after an opening lap. And so in the sunset here, beautiful venue and time of day to come across the line for our 4th win in a row and our 5th win overall in the series. Unbelievable. After the difficult first 5-6 races of this video, I really didn't think we would be in this position where we're up to 2nd place. We are level on wins with Corey, which is going to matter come the playoffs, I think. And we're 2nd place on points, which is unbelievable. With still a few races to go, then however the playoffs work. So we're in a very, very good position. Some questionable car parts, though, by the way, you might have seen on the right-hand side there. So we're having to spend quite a fair bit of money to do things. And also, I also believe that one of the suspension parts started to glitch out because the suspension just kept saying it was worn out every single race. So I think that's something that hopefully will get patched. But we're just diving straight into the race then at Watkins Glen, because we didn't qualify too well, but we sent it a turn 1, gained quite a few good positions there, up to 7th place. The truck, by the way, I wasn't a fan of Watkins Glen, the ARCA car. With the truck, Watkins Glen was a treat. The extra grip and downforce was lovely in the truck as we send it now. Ty, what a slow poke he is. We take him out. We inadvertently cut the corner, not on purpose. That's because Ty was going so slowly there. And I basically had to cut the corner because I hit him and he went out. But that's fine. The caution's going to allow us to now send it down the inside of turn 1. So it's all good. It's all fine. Obviously, at this point, off the back of 4 wins, I was feeling pretty confident with my moves. As we go down the inside now, and I tried to get all 6 cars. Couldn't quite do it. We're 3 wide now, fighting for 1st place. Kyle Busch and Ross get me for 1st and 2nd. We get knocked down to actually P5. So very rapidly, I go from fighting for 1st to down to 5th place. But once again into this corner, I am going into it so much quicker than others. I'm going to learn from my mistakes though in the previous lap, but look at this send. 1, 2, 3 down the 2nd gear, nail the apex, and that's actually a lovely clean move actually, I think you'll agree. Kyle gets away from us in 1st place, but we're going to bring down and hold down the 2nd place after that initial wacky 1st lap where we took someone out and caused the caution with the corner cut, and we're going to see this through for 2nd place. So it's not going to be another win in a row, but it's a pretty solid 2nd place. You know, 4 firsts, 1 second, I'll take that. And this is the replay. Excuse the dented front end of the car from the opening lap. But look at this end. Oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. 3 places in 1. Nail the apex. That's the F1 skill coming out there. So now we come to our final race before the playoffs at Richmond Raceway. This one was a little bit tricky. You know, it's one of the smaller ovals, and I just couldn't get into a groove, so we qualified 12th place. But in the race, it was going to be one of those tracks where in the race I sussed out a better line, where I think in quali I wasn't sussing out going really close to the wall on the inside and carrying speed and then letting off a large part of the turn, whereas in the race we were figuring that out. We're also being very aggressive with our moves to get up the order, as clearly overtaking encouraged around Richmond Raceway here, as we're trying to push through to the inside, trying to slice our way through like a hot knife through butter up into 10th place now, trying to get to the inside always as we try and cut up the car in 11th place. We're going to stick with the guy who has champion on the back. What a tosser, champion. You're definitely not a champion. You're not even in the top 5, I don't think, Grant. What warrants you having champion on the back of your car, huh? As we're going to launch it and try and cause a bit of terrorism there on the inside. Try and get 3 for 1. Instead, it'll be 2 for 1. But we're going to slam Grant to the wall. We've still got a car on the inside, so this actually turned into a bit of a long car battle, didn't it? Of 2 laps here, fighting these same 3 guys. Eventually, though, we are going to get the run and be able to carry speed through this corner. We go 2 and 3 overtakes, looking for the 3rd overtake on the exit. We're going to get it sorted as we can finally tuck in and go to the inside now and get this move done on Raja to get up into 8th place. And now it's a case of just carrying on and making those moves, basically this first corner, because that's where all the speed is had. So we're going to get Daniel off the back of the last corner, closing, and at turn 1 we get Daniel closing up now to Tyler, and you can see how much speed we're gaining now, momentum through that bend. Cutting in tighter was definitely the motive there, even with a bit of opposite lock needed to control the back end. And then we're going to dive it on Tyler, and this was really pin perfect. Oof. Just get it there. You try to close off the door, a little bit of drifting on the exit for good measure, but we got it up into 6th place. And now 5th place, that's traffic actually, so that's helped us out. That's slowed up Kyle down the inside then on Kyle up to 5th place. So really quite good from, what was it, 12th place we qualified up to 5th place. So 7 places gained, might be 8 places if we get Chandler here as we launch. That's a crazy launch. I forgot about that. 4th place, launched it through 2 lapped cars, and we were literally on the kind of slipway basically with 5 laps to go. And then we're going to catch up to 3rd place because the traffic was so bad. We're actually catching up to a podium here. So from 12th place outside the top 10, this could turn into a podium. So this will be, what, 6 races on the bounce being on a podium in the top 3 as we get up to P3. And we're still trying to catch up to 2nd place. That's Corey in the red car up ahead. Still reckon we can catch him. 1 lap to go. We actually get very close, but we just can't get him. So 4 first places, a 2nd and a 3rd to round out a really amazing portion just before we get to the playoffs, which we are in. We are in the playoffs. We've made the playoffs. And at the same time, we've earned enough reputation to unlock the next series, Xfinity. And so there we are. We're now going into Darlington Raceway, race 1 of the round of 10. Coming off the back of some fine form. A 3rd place, 2nd, and then what was it? 3 wins in a row. 4 wins in a row, sorry. 4 wins in a row. That's actually an amazing streak for me. I'm really happy with that. Those races were all shorter. We're now going back to the format we had at the start of this season with a slightly longer race to allow a pit stop if there is one. And this is how things are looking. We are 2nd in the championship. All the points now have been changed. So now me and Corey, both on 5 wins each so far in the season, we start, as I'm understanding it, basically we just get a head start of 5 points. We're on 2,025 compared to 3rd place is on 2,020, 4 wins, and then further down Carl Busch down to all the way to Jack Wood only had 1 win apiece. So they're starting at 2,005 points. So basically, it's a weird way of saying all the points before don't matter. Like literally, none of the points scored by anyone matters. It's really down to the number of race wins people got. And so thankfully we're on par with the championship leader for that. So we're level on points going into this. So it's basically 0 apiece going into these last races. And then behind, there's a round of 8 cut lines. So there's even a chance to get eliminated again. And then these guys, and you can see below, are below 10th place. They're all on, well, maybe the points they actually had in this season. But basically, you can see mathematically, it's impossible for those guys to make the round of 8 cutoff, I suspect. I mean, obviously P9 and 10 could do it, but, you know, down from Daniel Hermrich, I mean, tough luck, guys. You can't do it, basically, which obviously they would never be able to even get into the top 8 of the championship, you know, with the points everyone had before. But it's, yeah, it's a very weird call. Can you imagine if F1 did this? People would be having an aneurysm. The FIA would have blood on their hands for something like this. And from what I've seen in the comments, none of you guys, the American viewers watching, and those of you who actually watch NASCAR regularly, you don't fancy it either, so, which makes sense. But there we have it. A round of 10, round of 8, and then the championship 4. That's insane. That's crazy. So for the rest of this video, we'll be going through the round of 10 and seeing if we can make it in to the round of 8. I'm quite excited and nervous, you know. It's my first time ever doing anything like this in a motorsport series, a playoff. I think our car's okay. I mean, maybe we should upgrade it because this matters, you know. Maybe, is there a way to upgrade it more? We've also been given, oh, Xfinity sponsor. Yes, we've also unlocked the next series. So we are ready to move up a tier in the NASCAR ladder because we're over 75,000 reputation. So Xfinity will be the next season we do, but we've got these playoffs to go through. I feel like body's fine. To be honest, engine's fine as well. I think, you know, let's see how this first race goes with this car, and hopefully, well, we're trying to aim for the best possible position, but as long as we get through into round 8, then that's fine. Because I assume it gets reset again. Spotter, let's get out there. Come on, buddy. We've been through some good stuff this season. 4 wins. 4 wins in this video. And it was all in a row. Really good momentum there. Let's hope we can muster up some of that magic. Okay, this is a weird circuit. This is a weird circuit. Oh my god, I've got no sense of where my steering wheel is. Let's move to the cockpit cam. I feel like a bit of brake, really a lot of brake might be needed here. No, that's not a good line. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Chuck it in. Hug that dotted white line. Another lift off. Both double apexes. Okay. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, good, good, good. Better. Okay, loose setup's definitely helping immediately. Come on, come on. Still no. Oh, this is not good. I'm gonna need to just go. I don't think we'll be showing them why we're here in this one, to be honest. This one seems like a really difficult circuit. We've had, in comparison, like piss easy ones in the run up here, getting those wins. This one seems incredibly tough for a first race in the playoff. Right, this is it. Make it count. Lift off. Turn. Power. Can hold it, I can hold it, I can hold it, I can hold a little lift off. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good. Didn't graze the wall, didn't scrub off speed. 150, 160. Lifting off. A lot earlier. I don't know if that was the motive. Leaving the corner a bit quicker than we used to, but...
Alright. Way to push it.
Oh.
We'll make up some spots on race day, don't worry.
What the hell? Let's take a look at the results of this session. Oh, we're so far off. Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem. I'm going to have to hope it's one of those ones where I can charge forward in the race. Right. Well, let's hope the slipstream's powerful. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's go to this camera. Like the bumper. Right. So start. Getting mugged off a little bit on the outside, but we're on the inside, which is good. I like being on the inside. This is it's just a very tight track. There's hardly any banking to work with, really.
Clear up top.
Oh, you're getting so close to the wall. Insane. Right, on the inside, lifting off. Oh, we've actually decked that guy. It's fine. Cutting in. Using Connor, pushing him. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's going to be so tough to overtake.
Inside.
Oh! We nearly took out Matt Crafton. Give me a draft. Am I getting a long-range tow there? I think I am. From the turquoise. Sending it. On the inside of Conor Mozak. Good, thank you. Use a bit of a bumper, thank you. Right, can we get top 10 at least? Sponsor goal. If all else fails, can we just get in the sponsor goal, for goodness sake? Cool. Liking it. Okay. Oh! Not good. Just ruined all the progress I had. Stuart. Oh, I just helped Stuart there. Honestly, oh, this is difficult. All right, keep it going. Let me check the tyres as well. Might be a pit stop in this race, I don't know. I'll stay low, it's fine. Right, we're up to 14th. 4 more places for a top 10 at least. Nice. Oh, that was good. Damn, the brakes helped. Why is Rajar in yellow? I think he's... Oh, maybe... Is he like in the cut-off for the round of 8? Well, if he is, I'm going to make it an issue. Sorry, buddy. Ben Rhodes, give me that car. Oh, we lost some speed there. I keep hitting that wall. I hate this track. This is not a fun track at all. It's awful. There's no rhythm. 10 to go. We're going to need a pit stop. I don't know. I'm going on the inside here. I don't know if that's even a move you make, but I've made it. Oh!
Stay low.
Just give a caution. For goodness sake at this point. Awful. I hate that this is the first live race of the video. Really? We had some great races off camera, and now this sucks. This track actually sucks. And we got no tyres. Well, we got a caution, but we have to make repairs. We're at the back. This is just depressing. Wow. And the start is horrendous with the gear. What are we even doing here? I hate the playoffs. I absolutely hate the playoffs. All my hard work of 4 wins in a row just mean nothing at this point. Absolute farce. Like, this is just horrendous. Like, oh, okay, cool. Happens to be the one track that I'm getting cooked at after such a great run of form. Of course. Yeah. I feel like they're all going to be out my outside because I'm looking for a storming charge up the field. Good. Oh, Lawless from the Arca series. Come, buddy. Come, Bubba. Thank you. Right, caution. Gives us another... Oh, cancel pit. No, we don't want to pit. Don't want to pit. All right, thanks, Lawless, for that caution, for old time's sake. That'll help us, mate. Staying low. Oh, my God. That might be the worst corner in the entire game. I'm absolutely sending it. I don't care. I'm going for NASCAR terrorism here. This is Truck Series terrorism going on. One more lap. Oh, one more lap to actually send it. Oh, can't quite get him. P18. What does that mean for us? What on earth does that mean for us now in the standing? Well, at least the guy who was leading the championship didn't get the win, I think I saw. Well, that was a baptism of fire in the first playoff race. Not up to our usual standard, but let me know in the comments, because I think that track's bloody awful. That might be one of the worst tracks in the entire calendar. And our car took a beating. Right, I need to see what's the standings then saying? What did that affect things badly? We're down to 3rd. Okay, so he goes first because he got a win in the playoff. Is that? Or he's just up to 4. To be fair, he was on 4 wins already. He's up to 5 now. So that at least helps us a little bit. We're only a tiny bit behind. And we can definitely still stay in the round of 8. New sponsor interest. After that, I don't know why, but okay. Work for this week. Okay, I'm going to buy a chassis for this car because it needs it. And we're going to spend a bit of money to upgrade to level 5. Because we need... And I'm going to do a new engine, I think. We need We need upgrades. We need a good race. We need a win, honestly. Well, there's no mistake. That first race in the playoff absolutely sucked for us, but no redos or anything like that. I just stayed true to the mishap we had, because that's the whole fun of this of playing this game, where it's not my main domain. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to have some howlers. And to be honest, maybe that's a karmic balance for the 4 wins in a row we got. I've just realised what track this is. Oh, this is tough. We need to qualify well here. We need to qualify well. Well, they picked the worst tracks for the playoffs. They're literally the worst. These playoffs, for me at least, comparing to the F1 game, are the equivalent of doing like Monaco, Miami, Cota, all the awful ones on the F1 game, all together. At least did a good lap. We've taken that guy out, which is good. Okay, we've got some pace here. We've got some pace. This is close, though. This is close. All right, come on, come on, come on. We can get pole. I believe, I believe, I believe. We must get pole off that awful performance.
Starting in the top 10.
7th.
We'll get you to the front on race day.
No, it's not even the... What was it? We got 4th or 5th, wasn't it? Okay. Let's get some race moves. Let's get some dives going. Surely this is a play. I think we can do a good job at diving. It's a night race. This can be 10. This is the one with like all the cautions, wasn't it? In Arca. So that might help us. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a lot of soaring in the steering wheel, isn't it? Go to the inside. Get him. Cool. All good. Clear high. Go down the inside again. Clear high. Going for Ross. Going for Ross. There's Corey.
Still there. Stay low. Clear outside.
Clear outside. Got 4th. Oh, there's a move going for first place. I really hope there's someone making a mistake here in the top 3. I kind of need it. Oh, Corey's going for it. I think we're gaining. We're getting a draft for sure. Oh, we're pulling away. We 4 are in a world of our own here. Oh! Oh, yes! Come on. He's off. He's off. What's our tyres saying? We're good. No pit. No pit. We're good. We're good. We're good. Come on. Come on. Come on. I feel like we can win this. I feel like we can get this. Yep. Spam.
Be ready.
Be ready. Be ready. Be ready.
Green, green, green. 1 outside.
No, don't you dare.
Outside. Clear up top. Car outside.
Clear up top. Let's go.
1
Going for it. Whoa! Whoa!
Clear outside.
Clear outside. Going for it.
Outside. Car inside. Clear low. Clear
No, Corey, don't you dare.
high.
Hitting him.
Out front,
Needs
out
must. Got the lead.
top.
That was necessary. Now we can just control the race. Watch my tyres.
20 to go now.
Watch the rear end. 20 to go. Oh my god, these longer races. Jesus. Trying to be a bit delicate so that we don't wear out the tyres too much. Oh, we're pulling away. We're pulling away. I'm locked in. Locked in the flow. I'm kind of using, a bit of brake whilst we're accelerating just to stabilize the car. Tyre wear's definitely kicking in. 66%. Not feeling great. I'm going to ease off a little bit, really try and coast, because I don't want any crashes here with these slower guys. And we've got a good, healthy lead, so just need to watch the traffic here. This is actually good. I never thought there'd be like a scenario like this where we're having to cut through traffic.
Outside door.
Give me the blue flags. This might help me, actually. Just got a load of cars in between me and second place, so that will help me, I think. 10 to go, 10 to go. Cool. Oh! No, there's going to be a caution.
Caution.
Okay. Okay.
Pit road
Do we
is
pit?
open.
Do we pit?
You good with
Yeah.
the strategy, driver?
2 right? Or do we just cancel our pit stop? I think we have to cancel. We only have 9 laps. Let's not pit. Let's not pit. Do the others pit? I don't know. No, they didn't. Don't think anyone pit.
Be ready now.
Be ready, be ready, be ready. We're on the inside, so we need to floor it. Yeah, we will get the lead back immediately.
Great job. You got the lead.
Yeah. Not having that. Right, we go again. Pressure's on now.
Go now.
Close to the wall. 5 to go, 5 to go. Good. As long as I don't wreck my own car, I think we're fine. We've clearly got some good pace around here, which is weird because our experiences in ARCA were not good around here, or were difficult around here. But with the truck, oh, that's a love tap for me. A little bit more grip in general. It's a little bit more manageable. I'm really scared about going up to the next tier, to be honest, after these playoffs, the Xfinity, because from what I remember one of you guys saying is Xfinity basically goes back to, it's a step down basically from trucks in terms of the grip level. And I really don't like that. 2 to go, 2 to go. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're chilling, we're chilling. We are chilling after a really shaky start to the playoff. The first race of round of 10. Race 2 is going to come up with the goods. 1 lap to go. Race 2 of round of 10. We're going to chalk it up as a W, and it's a really convincing one. We needed this. We needed this. I just needed this to convince myself that race 1 was a fluke. That was a terrible track. And this is P1. Come on. A bit of reputation there, not that it matters anymore. We get the win at Bristol in the round of 10 there for the NASCAR Trucks account. Whew, okay, that's good. One more race we're going to do in this video to see if we can get into the round of 8. But I think it's a foregone conclusion now. It's just a case of can we just carry a bit of momentum, mate, basically. But again, within this playoff, now that I've got 1 win at least, we're guaranteed round of 8. Doesn't matter. I mean, if I see it correctly, like if we're going to reset... if we're going to reset points again to round of 8, then yeah, it really just does not matter. Right, we're doing a new body and then new suspension, but I've told you guys that I'm pretty sure this is glitched. The part. Locked in. You've locked yourself into the next round. Let's keep building the buffer to take us into the championship round. There you have it. We're already confirmed. With that 1 win, we're in. So it's also, again, if you get a race win, you're guaranteed then in, basically. But the points are counting right now. So maybe these points carry over from now. So maybe it really does matter then what we're doing. It's just a case that we can't get knocked out. A little bit of a practice overtake here on the practice lap. Dive it in. Back on power. Okay, this seems calm. This seems calm. Hopefully the pace is there. No. 6/10. I feel like this is going to be a dud of a qualifying lap. I feel like we're going to have to make our place in the race, but I also have a feeling this could be a good track for us in the race, but quali, 1 lap, not looking great. This one counts. Let's go. Aim for that middle lane. Power on. Steering to the outside. And at 2. That one I really got the nose in. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
Good effort out there.
Bago.
Getting you better for the race.
Okay, well, work to do, work to do, work to do. Right, come on, come on. Give me a good draft.
Green, green,
Please
green.
let the draft be good around here.
Outside.
Gonna send it.
1 outside. 3 wide. 1 on the bottom. Clear bottom.
Nice. Nice. Oh! Oh, got caught up on someone. No! Who was that? In the draft, in the draft. Do we dare send it? Oh, hi, still there, still there.
Clear outside. Car high.
This one's difficult, you know. I can't figure out the rhythm.
Clear, clear.
There's not an obvious, like, oh, that's the line that makes me go quicker. Okay, we are gaining here, we are gaining here. But this is going to be just a top 10 sort of race, I think.
One outside.
Okay. Got Daniel, a bit pressurized. They're up top. Used a bit of brake there in the middle. That might help me. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Try and get Geo. Lift off. Turn in. Gonna brake a little. Really slow it. Trying to get on power now. It's washing out though. This is, I'm gonna put this in the category with Darlington. This is no fun. There is no flow to this track. One low. Oh, my drifting is not helping here. The loose setup is not actually helping now in the race conditions. Just lost that position. Going to go back down the inside. Absolutely sending it, sending it, sending it. Oh, no. Oh, I just got frustrated there. It frustrates me a lot sometimes when you have to just build up every overtake. It's just not like F1 where you can just make that kamikaze dive. What if I stay in 4th gear? Is that the meta? No, that's just as bad. Maybe a little bit better. I don't know. It feels really slow, bogging down in 4th. And maybe that's just the way it is, the way it has to be. It does stabilize the car a lot. 13 to go. Oh, dear Lord. Someone bring out a caution, please. Oh, these two might bring a caution out ahead. Come on, please. Crash. Crash. We need to think about a pit stop soon at some point as well. We need a pit.
Let us know what you need, bud.
Fuel. 11 laps left. Tires, we need all the tires. The tires are very bad. What's the wedge? Have no idea. No repairs needed. Looks good. I think we're all doing pit stops. I feel like tire wear's too high not to do one. Okay. I think we slowed down in time. I hope we did. Oh, this is a long pit lane. If we're not making pit stops, then this has just screwed me.
Leaders in the pits.
Oh, leaders pitting as well. Okay, good. So good timing for us. Good timing for us. Chop, chop, lads. Come on. What are you doing? Quicker. Oh, we've got a lot of people going wide here. I think they're feeling the tyre wear. I think we made a good decision coming in earlier. Get the undercut going. Up to 30th.
Outside now.
29. 28.
Clear up top.
Oh, more. 26. 25. Oh, getting squeezed here. 5 to go. What are we up to? 21st only. There's surely got to be some more people pitting. Surely. Okay, 3rd gear for the turn in. Middle of the corner, changing up to 4th. That's the motive. I'm only now figuring that out at lap 21. One more to go. Thank God. This one's been awful again. This in Darlington were not fun. Thank God for that Bristol race. All right, 12th place. We'll have to accept it. We're through to round of 8 though, so it doesn't matter. But I kind of now hope the points reset for round of 8 so that we have a clean slate for those races, because otherwise those were 2 difficult races either side of Bristol that probably have cost us going for the title. But we made it into the round of 8. So now if I look at the standings, okay, the points are reset again, so we're back to 2nd level points. It's game time again, and that is what we're going to do next time out. We'll do the round of 8. And hopefully we are in the Championship 4 to then see that part of the season out as well. But guys, if you have enjoyed this one, in total 5 wins in this video. 4 in that streak we did running to the playoffs. And then 1 inside of the playoff. A tough time in the playoffs. But glad we got 1 win at least to prove to ourselves that we can get it when things go right. When we like the circuit. And pff, what on earth is that? That's going to be awful in these cars. Well, that's what you can look forward to. Race 1 of round of 8 next time. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to hit the like button. I'll catch you guys around. Goodbye.